Tri-Valley Animal Rescue, Inc., or TVAR for short, is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that was founded in 1992. That makes TVAR one of the oldest and most respected animal rescue groups in the Bay Area, thanks to the tremendous efforts of our loyal volunteers. TVAR is dedicated to ending the unnecessary euthanasia of homeless animals, having saved over 10,000 dogs, cats, kittens, and puppies to date by placing them in high-quality homes. TVAR cooperates with area shelters and rescue groups, primarily the East County Animal Shelter, or ECAS for short, to provide services to homeless animals, such as socialization, foster homes, routine and special needs medical care, and an opportunity for a second chance at a healthy, happy, forever home. Unlike many other local groups, TVAR does not have its own facility. As a courtesy for our support, ECAS has provided us with a volunteer office and a storage room at their facility. But ECAS is a county-owned facility. It does not belong to TVAR. Just west of ECAS is the East Bay SPCA. TVAR and ECAS often collaborate with the East Bay SPCA, especially when it comes to spaying or neutering shelter animals. However, the East Bay SPCA is a separate entity. Similarly, you may have heard of Valley Humane. It too is a separate entity that is not associated with TVAR, but we all have the same objective, rescuing homeless animals, so we do work together frequently. TVAR's committed volunteers provide services in 4 broad categories. Events. We host weekly adoption events and periodic special fundraising events to raise money to support our efforts. We also participate in community outreach events to provide information about responsible pet ownership and promote the health and well-being of animals in the Tri-Valley area and beyond. We are especially in need of volunteers willing to plan and coordinate events. Administrative. There is a lot of behind-the-scenes work that goes into maintaining a rescue organization. From organizing our storage room and photographing animals to putting together adoption packets and entering animals into our database. We always need help keeping TVAR's operations running. Foster program. One of 2 major TVAR animal programs is our foster program. TVAR pulls adoptable and treatable animals from ECAS and other area shelters and places them in the homes of our foster volunteers, where they receive love, training, and medical care until we can match them with suitable, responsible, loving new owners. Since TVAR does not have its own facility, our foster program is the lifeblood of TVAR, and we are always seeking more volunteers willing to foster dogs, puppies, and kittens. TVAR provides bedding, food, bowls, medical care, and covers all medical expenses for our foster animals. We can even help with transportation to and from the vet or to and from adoption events. All we ask of our foster volunteers is to provide a loving home, respond to email and phone inquiries, and attend a minimum of 2 adoption events per month. We can also accommodate our foster volunteers' needs in terms of whether you are willing to take just one animal in at a time or a litter, how often you are willing to foster, and for our canine fosters, if you have breed size or energy level preferences. Please note, if you are an NCL volunteer, we are aware that NCL rules prohibit the keeping or transportation of animals, so fostering is technically not allowed under the auspices of NCL. However, many of our NCL volunteers choose to foster directly under TVAR, outside of NCL, and we welcome this. Shelter program. TVAR has adopted ECAS as its primary shelter, and we run a shelter program at ECAS. Through our shelter program, we train volunteers to socialize the animals at ECAS, providing them exercise, training, and enrichment that helps the animals better cope with their stay in the shelter and makes them more desirable in the eyes of prospective adopters. Our shelter volunteers work tirelessly to promote the shelter animals, working with the shelter staff and the public to continuously reduce the number of dogs, cats, puppies, and kittens at ECAS. Are you ready to join TVAR and make a difference for animals in our community? If yes, go to www.tvar.org and click on the volunteer link in the dark bar across the top of the page. The volunteer page has a number of links that will help you get started. Thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to seeing you volunteer with TVAR soon.